with junkies. Once in a while, put your sack on the track, ho.
Standing in my lane, you acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. Build this rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Let go. Sit back, relax, don't go act a fool. We gon' puff some weed and keep on acting cool. I'm on that chill shit, always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cause
It's the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show. This the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Yo, SGR crew, what is good? Welcome back to Hip Hop Radar Underground. I am Sack Juggalo, and today we got another VIP for you. This time, the beast from the east, all the way out there in the FL, Wicked Low. How you doing, bro?
What's going on? Peace. That's everything, man.
Hey, man, it's so good to be able to talk to you face to face finally, man. We've done a lot of conversating through DMs and in the chat and the Friday live streams, man. So we are happy to have you here, my guy. I know you're in a bit of an unfortunate state right now, but we do send out prayers to you and your family, my guy, for real. You're going to stay in our hearts until this whole thing is resolved, man. I don't know if you want to get into it or not. That's up to you, but I want to start off by talking about the music, if that's okay.
Let's get it.
Let's go. So Wicked Low, man, you out there in the FL, man. You out there where all the hurricanes and shit is, man. You grew up out there, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't grow up? Okay. Where you grow up at?
I love out here. I love out here. I grew up from. I was born in Kansas and I was
Raised in where?
New York, Long Island.
Oh shit! I got family in Long Island, man. That's dope, bro.
So county, baby.
Hey.
The building.
Facts, bro. So, Lil Wicked Low running around Kansas, man. What Lil Wicked Low get to when he was a little guy? What was he running around bumping when his parents was bumping his shit?
You know what's funny? I don't know. I would tell you something bugged out. So one crazy thing about me is, in Amityville. See, this comes out. This is years later though. Reason why I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? But as a youngin', of course, we bumping pop music. You dig? I'm mixed. So we got my mother's music, which is she like old school too. But you got we got bachata, merengue, soca music. You dig? And then we got my father's music, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and all that. But I really don't remember most of that shit because I have brain surgery. I died at 8.
Oh shit! Holy shit!
I had a sister meningitis in my brain, so
wow.
That took me 8 years old. So my memory, going before 8 years old, I really don't remember. Wow. I was just like spotty. Yeah,
that's wild, man. So what brought that on? Was that just a hereditary thing or what?
Oh, back in this is like 1989, 1990. It was a big thing in New York, in Long Island. Yeah, I actually like recently. I went back and I checked the documentation on that shit. Like I googled it, and I searched it up on YouTube. I did my due diligence. Like, because now I hear they got frogs that actually carry money. That brought that out. Like I see a frog, I'm killing it. I don't want nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm like, I'm keeping away from that. So they got different things carrying it now. I'm like, that's bugged out. No, but back then I think it was an epidemic. You know how that we had the COVID pandemic?
Yeah.
We had the meningitis epidemic back in the day.
Yeah. I heard about the meningitis, man. Yeah.
Like that's just deadly. So I was like, yo, yeah, that, you know, the only thing I remember is seeing being in a dark tunnel with a bright light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I remember.
Well,
And
shout
then I
out
was,
to your strong ass for fucking conquering that shit, man. That's not an easy feat to fucking beat.
nah, son. And, you know, the whole thing, like, the only thing I remember as far as that goes, I remember that night. That's it.
Mm.
I remember right before I died. I remember everything that happened before that. After that,
Wow. Did you? So you say you saw a light when
yeah,
you
I
passed?
was in a lot of because they say when I describe it as somebody who's been through certain things, it was like I was in the middle between I was in the middle of places like I was in between Earth. What do you call it? It's Earth, then you have purgatory, and then that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was in purgatory, like I was kind of between my home and purgatory. Because I was telling them, I was describing like, nah, when my father was working 2 jobs at the time, my parents were separated. So like, I was laying in bed, but I'm hearing screams and a whole lot of shit.
Wow.
And it was like, oh, that sounds like purgatory, bro. I was like, yeah, because nobody was in the house. It's out for me and my brothers, and everybody sleep. My 2 brothers, they sleep. My pops, nobody else at home. I'm like, well, that was strange and shit like that was crazy.
Wow.
So it was like that resembles purgatory. So I'm like, well, that makes sense. And then after that, once they try to not, they say once you lose your taste buds, that's an indication that you're about to die.
Oh.
My mother had brought over, a Burger King. You know, kids love Burger King. Burger King. Hell no, that shit tastes like sweat, nigga.
Wow.
I tasted was grease, and that's probably why I don't like Burger King today.
Hey,
It tasted
that
like
makes me, because I don't fuck with Burger King no more either, dog.
it's like straight grease, like if you ever bite into something, all you taste is grease. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
But
I pretty much cut out all fucking fast food because of the high grease content.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's like they got high grease. You see, that's the thing. I was going to talk to somebody about this a while recently. Like I remember I was telling you how my aunt, Leo, she's in Belize. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now she lived to my grandma. I'm saying she passed from a broken heart to me personally, because she died. She passed 5 months after my mother passed. Literally, like it was December 31st, 2018, May 31st, 2020.
Yeah.
After that's my mom's oldest daughter. Anyway,
yeah,
now
that makes
Leo's
sense.
sister, and she was 96. She was good when I saw her.
Yeah.
But prior to my mother passing, but after that, makes sense. Now her sister, mind you, Aunt Leo, she's 99, dog. Mm-hmm. You can live at 99 outside of America.
Right.
You do that? It's crazy. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some people like that, but you got to have a very strict diet.
Look, with all the shit that they're putting on our food nowadays, our average is like 65.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. I'm trying not to seem too, I don't want to seem too like, like, I'm not trying to like, you know what I mean? Like, seem bad. Like, with this, you look at it as the logistics of it. You know what I mean? Like, my mother used to tell me, they used to pick fruit from the trees directly and eat directly in Belize. At the time, it was British Honduras. So, yeah. You know what I mean? So you think about it, you can't do that out here. You got pesticides, you got to wash it, you got to do all this extra shit before you even eat.
Yep.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
So,
and on top of that, something that I just recently found out is that it is illegal for any city in the United States to plant food-bearing trees in like parks and shit like that.
Wow. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's illegal. Like they won't do it. And it's crazy because if you think about it, like there's a lot of people out there be at the park and be like, "Fuck, I would like an apple." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just walk over and grab yourself a fucking apple. It'd be easy.
That would be nice. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about it. You put me on something new. I'm gonna have to do my research on that. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
I do my research, bro. Everything I just do my research on. That's what I was saying before. Like I do my research on it, I read about it, like, yo, what?
And that's the cool thing about it, because you got information, you got a computer in your pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Use it for something over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no reason why anybody should be ignorant these days. Facts.
You can sell one of the twerk videos. You know what I'm saying? Go get your brain right. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yo, I love my
Absolutely.
people. I love all my people. You know what I'm saying? I love my
Absolutely.
people.
Yo,
Yo,
we got
music,
Lost Dog in here. My dude Rudox. Salute,
you know,
fellas. How
dog.
y'all doing, man? Good to see you.
What up, bro?
Yeah,
That's
we
my
got
dog.
my dude Wicked Low in the motherfucking building today, man. And Wicked, let me ask you this, man. At what point in your life did you start writing down? I mean, it didn't necessarily have to be lyrics, just maybe like a journal or whatever. Poetry is that something that you were always into?
You know what? You know what? We just discussed a little something, but this intertwines with what I told you about Amityville.
Mm.
I started doing all this around that time in Amy.
Okay.
My brother kind of brought it out of me. I'm gonna say they brought it out because it was always there because my parents, my father got arrested, so he was in a like a funk band, like they called it at the time it was Hitchcock funk or something like that.
Whew.
And then my mother was a poet, you know what I mean, and
Mm.
she used to sing. So God rest
Nice.
them both. And then we have family in Belize that do music, you know what I mean. So and in Guatemala and Honduras. So yeah, it's been in the blood. So as far as I go, I actually started sometime either right before or right after my death when I was 8 years old.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, right before after that happened. That's when I kind of that's what I remember. I was sitting there writing because my mother used to bring my fat nasty little. You remember them old notebooks? You get the black and white ones.
Oh
I had a
yeah.
fat notebook, and she used to bring me a notebook to the hospital all the time. I was scribbled down curse words.
Mm-hmm. I
you
can't
know,
say them, but there ain't nobody say I can't write them.
you know what I'm saying? Like, my mother like, all you used to do was curse in your ass when you were young. That's all you used to do. I'm like, word? I used to curse.
Yo,
Like,
motherfucker,
oh,
for real?
for real. Like, oh, you're a motherfucker. Like, wow, okay.
Yeah, you just
But you know,
rhyming motherfucker with motherfucker just to do it.
like I found one. I did find a couple tapes. I got some. I got some cassette tapes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
yeah, that's when I was pretty much though. From what I remember, yeah, that's when I pretty much started.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I
how
mean?
was high school growing up? Were you, surrounding yourself with other talented artists and, doing the lunchroom table thing?
We did all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did all that. We had see. I used to get in trouble too much. Backseat, they used to call our parents like, "Yo, your son back there," and but they used to have this bridge in Hempstead High School. I haven't been out there in a minute. So back in Hempstead, we had this bridge that everybody be under, and they would have these battle circles and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or we just, if you're not in the lunchroom, but we a lot of times we do it outside of that.
Yeah, that's what's
So we
up,
did.
man. I bet you the
So we
weekends
all,
were popping.
yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you know too. Like I don't know. Like I used to have family in Long Island, right? Strong Island. Hey, what part?
I'm not exactly sure. I've never been there. But
Oh,
I
you
know
got
that
to
they,
come.
yeah, my father's mother lives out there along with one of my
Oh,
cousins, I believe,
oh,
still.
oh.
Um, yeah, I'm not exactly sure where. And I got a family member in Florida. Huh?
You got to go and you got to go and experience Strong Island.
Yeah, I would love to, man. I would love to get out and do a little bit more traveling. I used to be a traveling salesman, and I've seen a lot of the United States doing that, but I never got to New York, man.
Man, that's crazy. And
Yeah,
where you at now?
I'm in California.
Oh, you in Canada? That's what I got to make my way out that way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh, Shout out to TD31, Dutch 100, OG Cali Blue. Shout out to my family out there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
There's plenty of venues out here too. If you ever want to do shows, Sacramento popping for venues.
Word, word, word. I
Yeah,
heard. I heard.
yeah. They
I
got
definitely heard.
they got that old town sack, where everything's like wooden sidewalks and shit. Still like you should be riding a horse down the street type shit. But they got some dope ass clubs out there.
I believe it. I heard, bro. Like I heard about that. I heard about. I know a lot of people out there in Anaheim. You know what I mean? So
Oh
shout out
yeah.
to Anaheim. Man. Um, yeah, I know people. A lot of people in who is it? I think with the homie Steady Nash. I think he's from Sac. I think it was Sac. I forgot. I'm not gonna, what I'm saying, not saying what, but yeah. Yeah, I got a few, a few people out there, man. So in time, definitely I got to hit. But I want to do some
Absolutely.
travel too. I'm trying to go to Belize. I'm trying to leave the country for a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to probably go to Africa or something like that. I know some people out that way too.
Yeah. That'd be nice and relaxing. Get out there in that sunshine, boy,
Right?
without all the
Trying to
humidity, right?
be. It's crazy. Yo, Florida, this humidity, man. Listen, if you ain't used to it, I promise you.
Mm-hmm. Because I did go to Florida once.
Okay.
My dad has a sister that lives out in Florida as well, and then also has a sister that lives in Louisiana. But we went out to
Mm.
Disney World and we stayed at her house, and all I can remember is that it was fucking hard to breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm in Old Town right now, man.
right?
I'm in Old Town right now.
So I was like, ever since then, I was like, I don't know how you motherfuckers even live in that state. That's just I lived in Tennessee where it was kind of humid. You know, it was still kind of humid. It's the South, but it's
Yeah,
different. It's different in Florida, man.
yeah, it is. It definitely is. It definitely is. It's a different type of heat. Different types of parts. Different types of times of the year. Sometimes, like right now, is actually this time is pretty much good. You dig? But you have some time of the years where it's like, oh, you be out there working and it is so humid, and after it rains, it gets worse. So if you're not used to it, you can fuck your shit up. You dig? But
Facts. You guys are just like my
I love
homeboy
it.
Traumatos. He be up there in Alaska, man, and it'd be 20
I'm gonna
below
go there.
zero. And this motherfucker
I
be
like
outside in a tank top and a pair of basketball shorts smoking cigarettes. I'm like, what the fuck you doing, dog?
it. Again, yeah, because his body's adapted to it. You dig? He adapted, so that's what it is.
Yup. For
Like
for
shit.
as fucking flimsy as our fucking human bodies are, we are adaptable like a motherfucker, dog. That's just crazy.
Yeah, listen, we come from the earth. You know, we come from it. So, and that's why if you really like, again, there's too much research out there. But if you really think about it, that's why we can adapt. Like if you when you put yourself in a climate for a certain amount of period of time, right? And
Yeah.
you have it out there, your body will adapt. You will become. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
we are a part of this earth. You know? We're a part of this place.
Yeah. It's inevitable because it might take a few generations or whatever to be able to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah.
at some point, your baby's gonna come out and be like, "What up, motherfuckers? This shit don't phase me." And you be like, "Dude, it took me my whole life to be able to acclimate to this bullshit," and then you just come out like, "I'm good."
You just come out, you just here. You know what I'm saying? You just thought, we good. It don't bother me nothing. What happened with you? I'm like, no, really?
Thanks.
After all these times and all this time I've been working and slaving and trying to adapt, and you just come along and be okay with it.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. You're like, man, come on, bro.
Right. Shit ain't right, bro. Shit ain't right. Right.
So let me know, Wicked. Have you ever had any issues with writing? Writer's block, stuff to come up with, stories to tell.
Nah, not at all.
Oh, nice.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. No, I'm not gonna lie. The only time I do, I'm not gonna say I don't. That'd be kind of hypocritical. I ain't gonna do that. The only time I ever had anything is because, okay, when as far as the type of artist I am, you have different type of lyricism and different type of artists I
Yeah.
am. I'm the artist that writes off of what I'm going through. Like I won't falsify nothing. Even when I was doing horrorcore, I moved it from being the murder, kill to being me, like to being my dark self, like mentally dark because
Mm-hmm.
my situations was dark, whether if it's hood shit, whether if it's life. Where I saw life at the time, it was a very dark place. So I moved it from being just like the heart like the movie type shit, you know what I mean, zombies night to just like, okay, boom, this is what's really going on in life. This is my darkness. This is my home. This is my hell.
Yeah.
And this is why I painted my hardcore. So like I moved it from that and I elevated it to something different. You know what I mean? So it's also this is why the name is Wicked Love, you feel me? Because we're living in a wicked society. You feel what I'm saying? It's like everything you see is wicked. You know
That's a
what I mean?
fact.
It's bad, but you can always turn that into something positive too. So you
That
know what I
is that
mean?
is also a fact, and I love it because anything on this planet can be used for good or evil.
Yeah, you know what I
And it
mean.
don't
So
matter
as
what
far as
it is.
Right. So as far as your question, it's like you can the reason why I like certain depending on what my situation is why I may not be able to write at that time. But I'll tell you, but I'll try to think of something else. And if I really want to write something, you can write anything. But
Right.
I try not to just write just to put something out just to put it out. Like I'll be like, oh, so fuck that. I'd
Yeah.
rather wait and hold on. So,
I could see that. Absolutely. Yo,
but no,
Runok,
no, no.
how was that barbecue, man? I hope it was good, bro. He said he stuffed at that barbecue.
Oh,
That's what
word.
that's what I could go for some barbecue right now, that's for sure. Look at
For
what I
real,
got
for real.
right here though.
I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. Unapologetic wisdom. Yes, sir.
This is some of the work I was going through. I found this song and I was like,
Okay.
yo, I fucking love this song, dude.
Which one was that?
Unapologetically different.
Oh, that song. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
shit go crazy, dog. I was like, this is
Yeah.
getting used in the real. Fuck that. Ain't nothing else used. I was like, this is my new favorite shit. Until I discover some new shit, you know what I'm saying? This is my new favorite shit from you. Uh,
Right.
y'all trying to hear this? I know y'all trying to hear this, man. This is my dude Wicked Low right here. The song is called Unapologetically Different. The links are in the description below. Make sure you follow that IG. Make sure you go hit that YouTube. Let's get into this. Yeah, there's that motherfucker on the end with that exclamation point.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was laughing at last part.
Straight up. See, that's the thing
Well,
about
well.
cussing, right? Like they say we shouldn't cuss because God don't like it, right? But
Mhm.
God made humans, right? So even though we have free will and we can't go against his commandments, right? I think like even though if we do cuss, it's okay because we're not hurting people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not calling you a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be injuring to you, right? So that would be
I'm a jerk. I'll be like, thank you, I appreciate it. I feel
right, but
my
God would be like, you should see, you should
I
still
know.
love this person, right?
Yeah.
So I think and this is just the way I think. I think God's
Mhm.
going to need people like us when the final days come. You know what I'm saying? He's going to need people who are just a little rough around the edges to help him take down the devil. You know?
Of course.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna elaborate on that. Real quick. Um, he uses, I believe, me personally, I believe a lot of times, like people, like you say, people like us who are rough on the edges, but also like people like us who go through things or who survive these things. You feel what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like we go through hell
yeah.
just to be there, and we take care of our families, and we try to uplift one another because sometimes like people like myself, I have so many people that have came to me
Hmm.
just because they're going through things. They know I've been through a lot, and I'm still standing. You know what I mean? So they're
Right.
like, yo, how do you feel about this? Yeah, I'm going through this. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. Man, I just need someone to talk to. Them. I'm like, oh, lay it on the table, bro. Lay it on the table with respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell what's going on. So,
And that's a beautiful
you
thing
know?
when you be able to relay your own personal, triumphs over bullshit and advise other people what you went through, Whether they take the advice or not, you know what I'm saying? It's up to that
Right.
person. Uh
Right.
but I think it's very great of a human of you to be able
Mm.
to express yourself uh to another person just the truth, man.
Yeah.
Just the truth and the real shit. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
JTL1 and J Caddies is in the motherfucking beat.
Big
Come on,
daddy
bruh.
salute.
Big salute,
Salute.
homies. How you doing, man, on this beautiful Sunday, man? My
Thank
dude Wicked Low
you.
in the chat, bro. In the VIP seat today, man. We are doing
Yeah.
this. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, I love that, man, because if we're gonna be honest with ourselves, right, we have to
Right.
be honest with other people. If
Mm-hmm.
if we're not honest with other people, we're fucking shortchanging ourselves, dude. And
Exactly.
that'll fuck your whole soul up, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's
easy to be
not people
bad.
die. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's easy to be bad. It's easy to lie to yourself. You know what I mean? But you can't like. I mean, that's why you just have people that would rather do those things. You know what I mean? And then whatever they end up is whatever they do. I'm not saying me personally. I rock with the ones who are really truthful. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what it is, no matter what we have been through, it's just if you're honest about yourself, you will through it. We'll go through that pain. We'll go through that hurt. We're gonna come out on top.
That's
You feel me?
facts.
And
That's
then we try to help somebody else who's trying to come up out that pain. You feel me?
absolutely,
So that pain is
absolutely.
detrimental. You know what I mean? It causes a
Oh,
lot of mental health.
oh yeah, and that's super important nowadays. You know, you see a lot of people, especially homeless people, out there just going through it. You know, and it's fucking
Yeah,
sad, bro. It's like if there was a
it
place that they can go. I know they closed down all the asylums and shit,
is.
and you know there was a good reason for it. But I think that we need to have places that will accept these people in and get them right. You know, uh,
Sure. If
what?
they would do right by them, though, you know, that's the thing. See, we have a lot
Mm,
of evil spirits out here, bro. Like these people, some of them, you know, it's with everything you do, you got good and you got bad.
yeah,
You got good, you got bad. So it's like if you put them in one place, you don't know what these people are doing there.
right.
It's like if you put somebody in a nursing home, you got to be on their ass. You
Mm-hmm.
got to be in that nursing home every day to make sure they're not, you know, mistreating your people, your loved ones, because they don't care. They're there for that check.
Yeah,
But you do have some good nurses too. So it's just, yeah, give and take, give and take. You got to be able to have that discernment to pick and choose.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or just have that eyesight, like, okay, I know something's wrong.
Yeah.
You can feel it in your soul. You know what I mean?
And my best friend and I, we were just having this conversation because his kid, he's 12 now, and he's fully autistic. Like we were just speaking about that off camera, and I
Yeah.
was telling him, I was like, dude, we got to make some money because not only for me and my sister, you know what I'm saying, in the future after my parents go, uh, your son is going to need full time care for the rest of his life, dude. And we got to be able to pay someone well enough to where they're not beating his ass, stealing his money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure that person who's taking care of him is going to be fitted. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a want, you don't have a need, you don't have to take from this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
yeah.
that's where we're at right now, trying to make that money. You
I'm
know?
in the same boat. I'm in the same boat trying to do it, you feel me? But unfortunately, on my side, both my parents are already gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My grandparents are gone. So, you know what I mean? I mean, with my wife, you know what I mean? But we fighting, you know, fighting with my you know, fighting for my two autistic children. So, you know what I mean? We
Absolutely.
got to be the type of fathers to stand up and do that too. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
So, you got a lot of people out here that just give up. Like, nah,
Nah.
that's not an option, bro.
That's what I was about to say. It is not a
That's
fucking
not an
option, bro. Giving
option.
up.
I
If
know
I
people
fail, I fail. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't go because I didn't try. You know.
facts. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. You know, at least you know when you fail, if you fall, you're gonna get back up. You know what I mean? You
Hmm.
may have some regrets, but we human. That's what we go through. But you know what I mean? Just like going people, whatever regrets we have, we're gonna have them. It's not. It's not. It's a, you know, we're human. We expect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gonna fuck up eventually, but you get
Absolutely.
back up and keep moving. You feel me?
And the most important
So
part of that is that you recognized you fucked up. Some people just don't realize that they fucked up. You know what I'm
that
saying?
is that, and they want to blame it on everybody else.
Yeah. 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 Instead
And
of looking
I'm like,
inward.
nah, I fucked up. You know what I mean? I deal with it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But most people, a lot of people, they just, oh, nah, he did this, and she did this, and whether for that person. What about yourself?
Yep. Exactly.
What about yourself?
Exactly. We got
You
to
don't have
take some personal responsibility at some fucking point, man. That's a fact.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
That,
sir.
yes, sir. So you dropped a lot of music, man. You have a huge content. You've obviously been doing this for quite some time. You've surrounded yourself with some great people. Some in the chat here. Um,
Mhm.
where do you see where do you see at the end of this year um, things taking place? What's some of the smaller goals that you might have set for yourself?
Um, Smaller goals is, you know, helping my people, you know, everybody helping, you know, all my people, like up to if we can get to a one step closer to our goals and to whatever we want to do in life, it's, you know what I mean? So at the end of this year, by the end of this year, hopefully we'll be a step further. And whatever it is we're doing as a label, as a fan type of base, you know what I'm saying, family based team. Um, you know, hopefully this, you know, like I said, everybody doing more interviews and getting used to putting themselves out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to so my little brother Relo's dog, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's family too. Um,
Yeah, we're gonna
you know,
we're gonna get Lost Dog on here too, man. That's facts.
that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? You know, shot thing. We were just cracking up last night, I think it was. So yeah, as far as that goes, it's everybody just, you know, trying to whatever I can get done And if you know, and hopefully everybody kind of follow suit, follow along, you know, or whether however they want to do it. But I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets to that higher plateau, higher, you know what I mean, one step closer type of deal.
Absolutely, man. Because look, man, it's not an easy industry to move around in. It's the market is flooded, right? Like
Flooded.
it's flooded with artists, dude, and that's another reason why I shifted my channel in this direction instead of just reacting. You know, I wanted to be a promoter. You know, I wanted to make sure that if I'm gonna do this, I want to do this with. I want the people to know the people behind the music, and I want to know the people behind the music. You know, because that's where the story comes from. You know, that's where your whole life story comes from. Your anguish, your heartache, your fucking good times, your bad times, all that good shit. So I appreciate your guys' time coming on here, hanging out, you know, shooting the shit, but we're also forming a bond, you know what I'm saying? And that bond is going to be the strongest thing. No media will be able to take that shit out because people know you. They haven't just heard of you, you know?
True. Right. And you know, I big salute to you for doing what you're doing too, bro. You know, everything, you know, what I mean, big salute, bro.
I appreciate that, man, because we all heard what's on the radio, and I don't think any children should be listening to any of that shit, to be honest with you.
I don't let my kids listen to it.
There's plenty of great music out there by underground artists that, sure, they may cuss or whatever, but they have messaging to their music. There's a lot out there that don't cuss, you know, NF and all those great artists, you know.
Yeah.
So there is rap out there that people can consume at an early age and be a big fan of.
Right.
It's just that it's not on the radio, you know.
Right. That's the thing. It's not on the radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if we could turn people on to what we're doing over here, man, and you know they might be bumping a track and they niece listening to it or nephew listening to it or son or daughter or whatever, you can feel good about yourself. Like I ain't playing some ratchet shit in front of these kids, you know.
For real. For real.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
What was one of your major hurdles that you had to overcome in this music shit?
One of my major ones. Wow. It's so many I had to jump over. It's just really, you know what it is? It's not necessarily a hurdle. I mean, I guess you can call it that, but it's more so of me getting back to that confident person. Not even confident, but like that, you know what? Because I have to stay, me personally, I have to stay in that independent mind mode. I have to, you know what I mean? Because, you know, when you start to, it beats you down when you start to really get into this internet, this online world.
Yeah.
It'll beat you down because it'll kind of control you mentally. Like, yo, I got to do what this person's doing. I got to shake this or show this body part to get views or to get streams or do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to keep my mind like, like sometimes turn it off. Like that was one of my things, like because when it all started, it was like, okay, everybody's gravitating to this person, and then everybody's sounding like this one person. Then it goes to here, then everybody's doing that. So these different trends, like, you know what I mean? So the one thing I always did, even though it's whether if it was a setback, no matter what it was, I had people tell me a lot of negative shit like, yo, if you don't do it, that's why you ain't gonna go. I'm like, oh, I don't care. Why am I gonna do what you do?
Yeah, and why am I gonna do what you do when everything's just gonna change in 3 years anyway?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And so I heard all that. And so for me, it was just mainly just, you know what, it really wasn't too much. I'm not going to say it was a struggle because sometimes, you know, if you're dealing with mental health, you understand what I'm saying when I say something like, you sit back and like, it kind of gets depressing. Like, damn, what am I really doing this for type of deal? Like, yo.
I think all creators go through that, especially earlier in their stages. Even I went through that. I'm like, why ain't people watching every fucking video? You know, they're just going in picking, you know, choosing what videos they want to watch. I mean, if you're a fan of the channel, you should be watching everything. Well, that ain't the fucking case.
True. No, you're right. Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
That ain't the case. Because even myself, I ain't watching every video on everybody's channel. I'm just picking and choosing the ones I want to fucking watch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And
I go through, yeah, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say like I do the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like I go through like my peoples. I ain't gonna lie. Like my peoples, I bang. So like if I see them, I'm like, you know what? Let me just play, and I watch it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I do that to my people, like people I just came over, this met or whatever, like just seeing what they got. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
just showing support. But no, like but I did like you get to this point where it's like at one time you're gonna sit there like, oh, why am I doing this? Ain't nobody paying. And then you kind of get into this thing into yourself like, yo, screw that.
It
I ain't
ain't
gonna do
about
it.
that, right? It ain't about.
It's not even about that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep. Let me keep doing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, you didn't get into this because of the numbers, you know what I'm saying? You got
yeah.
into this because you have a love of fucking hip hop. And that's the
Back,
thing.
I got this. This was not. Nah, this was attractive back when we came. You know what I mean? Back in the '80s. No,
Yeah.
like back in like what 1989, 1988. Come on, where was we at?
Shit, I was just going into I was just getting out of middle school in '89.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But I did 2 years. I did 2 years of seventh grade. So
Oh, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
yeah.
Hey, shit, we all went through it.
I'd rather go
We all went-
skateboard at that time. You know what I'm saying? Than go to school. So I was always cutting class, bro. They sat me down. They're like, if you don't cut any more class, at the end of the year we'll throw you a pizza party. You know, they were bribing me to stay at school and
they were
shit, bro.
straight bribing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember
I
one
wish
time I
somebody
got.
would bribe me.
What's that?
I wish somebody would have bribed me without me. Like what?
It didn't work though. A kid they got an attention span of a fucking gnat, so it's like, yeah, exactly. But I got brought to school in a cop car one time. Walked in the principal office, but that only made motherfuckers think I was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, oh, I see you get brought in by a police officer. Yeah, I was out skateboarding. I got caught on my day off. You know.
Wow.
We try to lie to them. Like I go year round school and they're off right now. They're like, all right, let me call the school. They call the school, and it was a different school that I even went to. And they're like, they're in session right now. I'll take you to school. I was like, all right, man, I don't go to that school. I go to this school over here. You know, like,
Wow. That's crazy.
as a kid, you get caught up in your bullshit real quick.
For real. I'm trying to tell you, man. Nah, Hempstead High School.
Oh shit.
Different. The lost sound. Look at that. The loud hammers. I don't hear you. Nope. Nope.
Sorry, my mom called.
Hey. That ain't good.
Mom's just always, I don't know why. She always has her computer open. I don't know why she ain't just go check real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Is he live?
Shout out to mom.
Shout out to Mom's, though, for real. I love her to death, man.
You gotta love her, man. Like when my mom was here, she did the same thing to me. I'd be live on. I used to go live on Facebook back in the day, and she'd pop in. I love you, son. I'm like, love you too, mom.
Yep. My mom come in every Friday on every stream. I'll be like, oh shit, my mom was in the house. I love you, Mom. It's so cool to have a mom that supports what you do, even though she don't really fuck with hip hop. She kind of does on some things. She likes Sir Mix a lot.
Yeah,
she
like Sir Mix a lot back in the day. Yeah,
right
now
Yep.
Nah, my mother, God rest her soul. My mother was my mother would do something bugged out, right? God rest her soul. There would be times when she would be in the hospital. She had a triple bypass surgery, right? And she'll begin to talk about, now you got to listen to my baby. Listen to this is my baby. This is my baby.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is.
How you spelling it? You telling the nurses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to listen. I'll be like, Mom, tranquilo, chill, Mom. You ain't got to do all that. You know what I mean? Like, they got to hear you. I'm like, hey,
yeah.
I ain't saying no.
See, the thing is, Mom believes in you, man, and she gonna try and make that.
Yeah, that's another reason why I started. Every December 31st, we'll be on the lookout. Because every December, that's when she passed. So every December 31st, I make sure I do drop out. Yeah. Every December 31st.
I am happy that she got through Christmas with you guys. I'm sure she wasn't in the best of health conditions, but at least you got to spend some time with her on Christmas.
Yeah, no, I didn't personally, but I did call her. We were on the phone.
Oh, okay.
All that. So we did talk up until that time. She was out there in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So I tried to get out there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was But
I know. I try to get back to Arkansas and see my dad. I'm just like, fuck it, dude. It costs so much fucking money, bro. Especially with gas nowadays, because I ain't even trying to fly no more. Fuck an airplane, you know what I'm saying?
I did. You know what? I hate flying. I really do. But I did that those 2 times when my father passed and when my mother passed. You know, they passed 18 months. My father's like June some 2018. My mother, you know what I mean, December 2019. So it's like literally 18 months in between. But I took that flight. You know what I mean? I don't like flying, but what I did was I tried to find something stupid and funny about it. Like I was sitting there looking at the plane and we circling airport, like a fucking bee in a flower. Like we circling the airport. Like what? Why is the plane circling?
Yeah.
I'm watching the new. At the time, I was watching the new. What was it? The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
So
I'm
while
keeping
I'm
my
on,
mind off this shit. Like for me, I don't mind flying. I really like the takeoff and I really like the landing, like the two scariest parts of it. But the thing that freaked me out the most is we were coming into Tennessee, into Memphis one time, and I was going to go see my dad, and the plane started doing that circling thing, but in the middle of these rain clouds, and you couldn't see the tip of the wing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm a kid. I'm thinking to myself, how does these motherfuckers even see where they're going, dude? Like, that's crazy shit, dude. They probably see 10 feet out their window, dude. That's it. They're just all navigation by instruments.
Yeah, I'm about to say they got these instruments on the dash and all that stuff. So I think that's how they see it because I couldn't tell you. That's one thing I don't know about research.
Yeah.
But research, so you know what I'm saying? Like what was it? I flew this one plane. I was in this one to this one flight we were coming from. I think it was where I was coming from. I was going to Florida or Texas. No, I was going to Florida from New York. I think it was I forgot which one. It was like one of those small planes. Anyway, you get up in the air, bro. And the small planes are like shaky when they fly through the clouds.
Yo, they shaky without the clouds too, though.
Yeah, that was just that one time I did that.
Y'all, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit.
The best thing to be about flying, right? To be real with you, is the drinks I can get. So I was out there in Atlanta, and I went to their bar, and I went to the Hennessy and Coke they gave me. It was like, you see that? Long day. That shit was full to the brim. I was like, yo.
Y'all bring Papa the big one.
But I was like, yo, I got on the airplane laughing at everything. I was
That's
cool.
what I'm talking about. Then you gotta be in a certain frame of mind. You can't be in some crazy whack shit of mind. You seen that lady? She jumped on that plane. She's like, that motherfucker is not real. That lady was not in her right mind. You know.
Not at all. But come on. I think in general, you can't be in the right frame of mind on this planet.
Facts. There should be like a little test you do before you get on the plane. Yeah.
You should. Yeah. You gotta at least be like, let me see half.
They'd be like, okay, if you can't pass our standardized test for sanity, you have to fly Spirit. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll take anybody over there, dog. It's $25. You can fucking fly to Italy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Only I haven't done it. No, I've been on a boat before too. Man.
I ain't going on no boat where I can't see the land. No. If I can't see the land, I ain't gonna be on that boat because I don't know if I can swim to the land if I can't see it. I know I can swim good enough, but if I'm like, 100 miles in the ocean, and I don't know which direction to fucking go, that's scary shit.
I'm gonna tell you this one story, bro. So, me and my little cousin, kind of like my little sister, my little cousin, we at I forgot what beach we. I think it was in Hollywood, Florida. We was out for vacation, I think. Anyway, we out there, mind you. Yeah, we're swimming, so we just playing around. So by the time we turn around, bro, we can't see the land. People are like this small. But you can't see shit. I turned around, I was like, yo, how the fuck did we get out here? She looked at me like, I grabbed her and I was like, swim.
Swim
we
facts.
is all this problem. Swim. So like I'm trying like the worst thing you do is if you ever listen to this show, whoever listen, do not try to swim underneath the water. If you swim, it's gonna drag you back that way. I said, bro, I was trying to do everything possible to hurt her get back. You dig what I'm saying? We did eventually, but that shit scared the hell out of me. I was like, yo, what? I'm never doing that again. Me and my cousin, we used to always get into some type of trouble.
And that's the crazy thing about the undertone just suck you right in.
Yeah. And if you trying to swim underwater, like, cause growing up, I learned how to swim different ways. You feel what I'm saying? So I was just trying anything. I was young. I'm trying anything to hurt me get. So the first thing I did, I tried to, do that whole underwater swim. No, don't do that.
That's the wrong.
Do your regular overhand. Do your regular overhand.
He said, I was trying doggy paddles. I was doing everything.
I was trying doggy paddles, swimming like a turtle.
Facts.
Don't do that.
What?
Just overhand, underhand, overhand, underhand.
So there it is. There's your gym right there. If you in the ocean, stay on top of the water and fucking do that overhand shit, that regular swim shit.
Do that regular swim shit. You try that fancy shit, you done.
Mm-hmm. Because you be on your back pedaling like.
Yep. I tried that too. That didn't work.
Nah, because you just start going in circles or something, You can't even see where you're going.
Fact. That didn't work. So yeah, it was crazy though. It was funny. It's funny now. It's funny now, but
right. It scares shitless at the time. That's a fact.
For real, I'm trying to tell you. So,
yo, I know you. I know you don't have a whole lot of time, to hang out with us. But dude, I want to play another song for the people, man. What song do you want them to hear?
Ooh, what song do I want them to hear? Mm-hmm. You know what? Preservation is a good one.
Preservation. All right, let's go.
Yeah, that's all for the new album, the new EP that just dropped.
Okay.
Victory's Anthem.
All right. We're going to have to get you on for an album review at some point.
Yeah, we got to do it, man. Let's get it. I'm with you 100%.
I'll definitely definitely hit you up in the DMs about that.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. We riding. I'm with 10 toes.
Yes, sir. We got my dude Wicked Low in the house, man. Y'all show some love. Make sure you hit those links in the description below. You got that YouTube and the IG in there. Make sure you follow, subscribe, all that good shit. Let's get these numbers up for my dude. You got to be pretty close on getting monetized if you're not already monetized on YouTube, right?
Pretty much, kind of. I'm working on that.
You just what do you need the watch hours now?
Probably, yeah.
Go live once a week.
Go live once a week?
Go live once a week. Even if you just an hour, you know what I'm saying? You get 10 people in there, there's 10 hours.
Okay.
It adds up super fast, dude. So if you're just missing the watch hours, go live once a week, you'll have that shit, no problem. Plus, you'll be building a bond with your supporters, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I'm actually diving into that soon.
Yeah, and if you need help getting set up, man, I got you, bro. No problem.
Definitely holler. Definitely.
Yes, sir. Rock on. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. Come on, get this hug. Come on. That's that good stuff right there. We got my dude Wicked Low in the building. Links are in the description. This one's called Preserve. Let's go.
This is
Elena. First off, you got to tell me that's you singing.
I wish.
Oh, because it kind of sounds like your voice.
Sheep that pack heat in the back street, but honestly, waiting for death like it's nobody's business. What is this? Cause ain't nothing changed but the weather. In different situations, trying to keep everything together. This ain't how my story ends, no doubt. I gotta tell you, cause we could be picking up air in the glamour like if it's a problem.
Something. I don't single nobody out. Shout out to all, the whole family. Whoop whoop. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, you know what I mean? So if you rocking with me, shout out to you. You already know what it is. You dig? To everybody.
That's it, brother. That's it, man. Yo, SGR crew, man, thank you for being so supportive. and so loving. We do appreciate it. I know you guys love the music, so make sure you tap in with the links in the description. We'll be back at it again on Thursday. What we got on Thursday? Ooh, I don't know. Let's take a look at the calendar. Okay, we got Michael Keary, that's Mace, coming through on Thursday. We got 2 artists on 420 coming through for our 420 celebration VIP. I can't remember their names off the top of my head because I only wrote the music group name in here, but I'll have those posted soon for you guys. And then we got Steven Starr next Sunday. So we do have a lot of content coming up. Plus, we'll have the Friday live stream as always this week in hip hop. You know how we do. And I'm gonna have to go in there and pop that track on there that we just listened to on that Friday list. My God, that shit hard. People are gonna love that.
Yeah. Facts.
Yo, Caitlin, come on in here and get some of that. So good to see y'all. Elena, Jeremy, Lost Dog, Rock On. My dude Monk is in this building. Big salute from to Australia out there, man. Who else? Kahuna just showed up. Big salute to Kahuna, man. Hillbillies in the house. My homeboy Jeremy Visser in here, man. J Caddy Beats, man.
Show up.
Yeah.
Show up.
My dude, Mad Prestonian, whoop whoop, homie. JTO1 coming through, showing some love, and Rude Knock. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. I hope y'all have a continued blessed Sunday, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace.
Peace.